Welcome to AG Chelsea TV. This is the YouTube channel that will bring Chelsea fans the latest news of the club in our hearts. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Pochettino shocked Chelsea squad. According to England star, Ben Chilwell only signed for Chelsea 3 seasons ago, but the hectic turnover at the club in that time has meant that he's already one of the longest-serving veterans in the squad now. His interview with Football London today was really interesting in how it revealed how things had gone in this latest pre-season, one which sees Chilwell start a campaign with another new manager in charge. It seems that Mauricio Pochettino's training methods are on a level that Chilwell and the rest of the squad haven't experienced before, and quite right too. This team weren't fit enough last season, and when combined with their overall lack of team spirit and motivation, that was a recipe for disaster. The first week was a bit of a shock for everyone. It reminded me of going back to youth team days when we used to call it getting beasted. It was pretty similar, especially the first week, but I think we all agreed that it was necessary. Our group needed that. Last season we weren't fit enough, if we're being honest, so every player in the squad agreed that was what we needed, and it wasn't just the first week, it's continued. It will continue for the rest of pre-season. We're being worked hard and we're feeling good for it. De Zerbi claims Caicedo will not leave Brighton this summer. Brighton boss Roberto De Zerbi has delivered a firm stance on the future of Moises Caicedo amid strong interest and several approaches from Chelsea. No, it's not true, because I am coach, not owner, coach, not sporting director, the Italian said on reports of an agreement to let Caicedo leave. Believe me, it is difficult to be a coach. In my work, I am used to speaking with my players every day, for every question, every part of life, not only football. But I didn't give my word for nothing. We didn't speak about the next transfer market window, and for me, he is a player like the others. Okay, we are Brighton and I can understand we have to sell any player at the end of the season like McAllister. But at the moment, I have not received news that Caicedo can leave tomorrow or in the next week. I start the next season with Caicedo in my head in the first 11, for sure. Spurs to counter Chelsea in pursuit of Montpellier prodigy Eli Wahi. In a transfer market swirling with conjecture and speculation, Tottenham Hotspur is said to be reigniting their pursuit of Montpellier's gifted forward, Sepe Eli Wahi. This comes in the wake of Bayern Munich's relentless chase of Spurs' prized asset, Harry Kane. In the face of uncertainty regarding Kane's future, Tottenham is keeping a keen eye on the rising star, Eli Wahi. The France U21 talent, who is also a prime target for Chelsea, has been creating waves in the world of football. The 20-year-old had a remarkable season with Montpellier, scoring 19 goals and providing 6 assists in just 33 League One games. Wahi's stellar performance has not only drawn the attention of Chelsea but several European clubs. Chelsea's initial offer for Wahi was rejected by Montpellier, who voiced dissatisfaction with the proposed amount. In response, Tottenham, whose interest in Wahi dates back to the dawn of 2023, is now said to be readying a bid, as reported by French media outlet Midi Libre. This could see Spurs step up their pursuit to claim the French prodigy before Chelsea gets another opportunity. Chelsea respond to Newcastle's interest in Lewis Hall. Last week, a UFC blog released an exclusive on Lewis Hall, revealing Newcastle's interest in the Chelsea talent who hails from a Toon-supporting family. Today, Football Transfers have issued an update on the 18-year-old. They've backed up an UFC story, confirming he has real admirers on Tyneside. However, it seems the Blues are hugely reluctant to do a deal. According to their report on Friday afternoon, Chelsea are adamant that Hall is not for sale and will not be sold this summer following links to Newcastle. After being promoted to the first team last season due to injuries and bad performances, the versatile fullback shone in a poor Chelsea side who finished 12th. He was our best player as Newcastle beat Chelsea at St James Park and played in our final day draw in May. Eddie Howe is in the market for a new left-back and Hall would be another exciting addition. However, Chelsea and new boss Mauricio Pochettino are unwilling to let the teenager go whatsoever in this window, especially after losing Mason Mount to another Premier League rival this summer. The Blues rate the youngster very highly and would be reluctant to sell anyone to a team they view as competition for a Champions League spot, so it looks like Newcastle will be forced to search elsewhere for a new fullback. Palace set price for Chelsea target. Chelsea interest in Crystal Palace defender Marc Guehi is gathering pace following Wesley Fofana's horror cruciate ligament injury, sources have told Football Insider. The 23-year-old Blues Academy graduate is being considered a potential target following Fofana's bad news. However, Guehi is a key part of Crystal Palace's side and is likely to be named the club's new captain. The Eagles are reluctant to part with the centre-back, having already lost former skipper Wilfried Zaha to Galatasaray on a free transfer. As such, a well-placed source has told Football Insider that Palace would demand a fee well in excess of £60 million in order to sell Guehi this summer. Furthermore, the 23-year-old is unsure about making a return to Stamford Bridge just 2 years after leaving. Guehi has recently broken into Gareth Southgate's England squad and has earned 4 caps since making his debut in March 2022. It is believed the defender is concerned about a potential lack of game time at Chelsea in the build-up to next year's European Championships. Guehi, who cost Palace a reported £20 million in 2021, earns £50,000 a week, as per FBref, on a contract which is set to run until June 2026. He missed just one of the Eagles' Premier League fixtures last term amid 40 total outings. Liverpool, Newcastle, Arsenal and Tottenham have all held a background interest in his signature but are unwilling to pay the Selhurst Park club's asking price. As per the BBC, the 18th of July, £70 million Chelsea star Fofana has suffered a crushing anterior cruciate ligament injury in training which will keep him out for several months. Nevertheless, Football Insider revealed on the 26th of July that Inter Milan are in advanced talks to sign Blues star Trevoh Chalobah, with the club pushing to move him on this summer. Chelsea drop hint over next transfer move after clear Mauricio Pochettino request. Chelsea are set to confirm a loan exit for young goalkeeper Gabriel Slonina in the coming days as he readies to join Belgian side KAS Eupen. The USMNT prospect is viewed as a top option for the future at Stamford Bridge, having landed the 19-year-old from Chicago Fire in a deal worth just over £7 million. The keeper spent 6 months back with the MLS outfit until December last year, where he has since featured for the Chelsea youth teams. There will be the long-term hopes of him becoming the number 1 at the club, but for the meantime, developing on loan will be part of the journey to getting there, as Fabrizio Romano reports that a deal to take him to Belgium has been settled. That leaves Mauricio Pochettino with just Kepa Arrizabalaga and Marcus Bettinelli available to choose from in goal. That could, in itself, point towards the next piece of business that the West London outfit looked to conduct in the summer transfer window. Goalkeeper has been a point of contention over the past few years, with struggling performances from both Arrizabalaga and Edouard Mendy, with the latter having now left for Saudi Arabia. Pochettino has discussed training with Kepa in particular to help him understand the requirements of his playing style, saying, "We are so happy with him. He is showing great commitment in adapting to new demands from Tony, from the coaching staff, and the goalkeeping coach him and Hilario are working. We are so happy with him and he is a fantastic keeper," though with Slonina in the plans for the future, perhaps another young goalkeeper signing would be unwise and blocks the pathway for the American. That could see the side turn towards an experienced keeper if so, with the likes of Emi Martinez and Mike Maignan linked. Either would also answer a request from the manager as to the type of signings he wants, having recently said, "We need to be careful because people expect to win. When you play for Chelsea it's about winning, it's not about playing good football only. Yes, we have many young, but we need some experienced players also. We are working really hard to add some players that can help this year also, but help today and try to get what we want. In my side, and for my side, I think I would love to have these places for them to help them, if we see the potential to arrive as a senior player for Chelsea." And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.